built Tinder with them. If they can just delete me, it's like they've done nothing wrong.
You say anything, they can sue.
Do not take the bait.
What is this big secret project you are developing?
We need to change the rules of online dating.
That's a look at the new film Swiped, starring Lily James, who plays Whitney Wolford, the CEO and founder of the billion-dollar company Bumble. The film taps into the male-dominated tech industry while reshaping what we know and are used to when it comes to dating online. And here to tell us more is Lily herself in our TMS studios. Nice seeing you.
Hi, nice to see you.
So I was telling you earlier, I've just been seeing your posters everywhere around Toronto. I mean, there's so much excitement around this movie. I had no idea that the founder of Bumble co-founded Tinder. I learned so much. What do you find fascinating about playing Whitney?
Wow, I found playing Whitney so incredibly inspiring, truly. It's been a kind of profound moment in my career and as a woman, yeah, because she's, you know, the way she broke boundaries, the way her courage and tenacity as a woman as an entrepreneur is just really, really inspiring.
Yeah. And you know, when you're watching this unfold, you're like, oh, she's brilliant. But then you see her pushing back against the patriarchy in this, you know, still very male-dominated tech industry. And you see how much that affected her, not just professionally, but personally. What was it like exploring that side of this character?
Yeah, I mean, it's a real journey. As we meet Whitney when she leaves college and life is so optimistic and she's there and she's breaking into this tech industry. And then obviously over the next 10 years, the highs and the lows are really kind of huge. And so, of course, embodying that character, I went on a real roller coaster. But I'm so glad that our film ends up triumphant and I hope really honors her legacy.
Now, I know Whitney wasn't directly involved in creating this movie, so how do you prepare? And do you go undercover on the dating apps just to see what this world's all about?
I did. I stole my girlfriend's phone. I was like, let me get on your Bumble, and I spent hours like. But yeah, I honestly love preparing for roles. My research is so key, and specifically with this, with everything sourced from the public domain. I just watched every article, listened to every podcast, read everything I could, and I sat in front of the TV and would like mimic Whitney Wolf on her masterclass, and yeah, just really wanted to embody her spirit. It's not I didn't want to mimic her. It's not a documentary, but I wanted to capture something that felt true about who she is.
Well, when you see interviews with her and then you see your performance, you nailed it. Like it's honestly, it's phenomenal. I think what's really interesting is when you bring up dating apps to people, you have like two camps. One is like, oh, I'm on my second child with my partner I met 5 years ago. And then you have the other camp that's like, dating apps have ruined dating. So what, you know, with all the research you've done and being so invested in this world, do you think technology has helped the way we connect with people or had the opposite effect of how we connect with people?
Well, you know, whether we like it or not, as you said, they are just a complete part of how we meet and how we interact now. I think what's so interesting about Whitney is that this moment in time, as these dating apps were getting bigger and bigger, she decided, oh, how do I re-engineer this? Like, how do I put women in the driver's seat? How do I make women feel safe? And she's continuing to build that. And I think that's really important, to keep pushing forward and breaking boundaries at how we use things and how we engage with these apps.
You know, even when I talk to my producers here, the women I work with, when you talk about Bumble, you're like, oh yeah, I like that one. Like it's definitely the superior, especially when it comes to from a woman's perspective. So I just really loved seeing how this all happened and came to be. You know, when we talk about apps, we talk about connecting with people, and you just reconnected with your former Mamma Mia co-star Amanda Seyfried here at the Toronto International Film Festival. What was it like seeing her?
Oh, I was so happy to see her. She's so incredible. I'm, you know, watching in awe with all her work. Oh, I was really excited. She's so brilliant, and it was so nice to see her. It's really been a while, and you know, it's my daughter, so.
I know, it's amazing. And I was saying this right before we started airing the interview. You were one of my first big interviews when I first got into the industry for Cinderella, which was 10 years ago.
I know.
It's amazing. And you talked about that being such a nice time in your life.
Yeah, it's 10 years. I can't believe it. I look back on that with such fondness, and it was really, you know, a bit like this moment with Swiped. I feel like I might be saying the same thing in 10 years. There's those roles and those jobs that you get that feel really meaningful for different reasons, and Cinderella will forever be in my heart.
That's amazing. Listen, it's so nice talking to you. Congratulations on this movie, and don't forget, you can watch Swiped on Disney Plus starting September 19th.
Thank you so much.